Welcome, everybody. I am Chris O'Connor. I am your host of State of Search conference this year. It's going to be in October 24th and 25th at the Renaissance Hotel in Dallas, Texas. Richardson, really, but Dallas, Texas. We are so excited because we are talking with several of our speakers so they can share with you what they're going to teach you and why you need to be at State of Search. And I'm super excited to introduce our guest today. His name is Casey. Casey, tell us all about you and your company and what you're going to teach us this year.
Thanks for having me today, Chris. Hi, everyone. My name is Casey Markee. I'm the founder of San Diego-based MediaWise. I'm a long-time and experienced speaker at State of Search. Love the conference, love the food, love the staff. Any excuse for me to visit is always a good one. And I'm going to be excited to speak with you today, well, in the conference when you do attend, on the topic of SEO myths, and it's going to be a good one.
Wow, SEO. Okay, so expand on that a little bit. Tease them. Tease them. Why do they want to come see us?
Well, the most common complaint I receive from a lot of clients and bloggers is an inability to know which SEO advice to follow. Unlike search engines, which can rank, re-rank, or penalize information at their level, it's not the same for site owners. And so we get a lot of incomplete, incorrect, or completely downright damaging information at all times, all the time. And so as a site owner, you want to make sure that you get the most complete, most accurate information to move your marketing programs forward. This session is going to cover that. We're going to cover some of the top SEO myths that still pervade deeply into the psyche of site owners. We're going to talk about everything from whether you need to write longer content to rank, whether you should be deleting content, does redirecting expired domains work, do you have to publish more content, is running too many ads going to lower your site quality? What about keyword stuffing? We see a lot about that. Does that still work? I'm going to show you hard, concrete evidence on studies we've run showing whether these myths are true or false. It's going to be a great time. You don't want to miss it.
Oh my gosh, I want to know now. Because you are absolutely right. Content is king, right? That's what they always say. But how much is content king,
That's
right?
right. That's
So
right.
300 words, 2,000 words, everybody has their opinion. And that's what's so frustrating is because you're not quite sure which way you're supposed to go, right? So I am so excited that you're going to demystify some of these myths and whether they are still true or false and what you can do to make it better. That's super exciting. Um, I'm so excited for the conference. So Casey, I have a couple questions for you.
Sure.
So this is kind of off the wall question, and somebody thought this might be kind of fun to ask our speakers. So here's the off the wall question: what's your favorite fast food?
Ooh, my favorite fast food. That's a good question. I grew up in Kansas, so we
Oh,
actually grew up with McDonald's. Basically, was our staple. So I'm always going to be a McDonald's cheeseburger fan for the rest of my life. Quarter pounder specifically. I like the artificial strawberry shake whenever the shake machine is not broken.
yes.
But I've been on quite a fitness kick over the last, during the last year for COVID. So unfortunately, I have not had McDonald's in a while, but maybe I will treat myself this weekend in honor of my State of Search appearance.
Yes, yes, yes. So I have a friend who's worked for McDonald's for over 30 years. So
Mhm.
he would be thrilled. And there's been several of you that have chosen McDonald's, which is
That's right.
interesting. And I've only had one person choose Whataburger for Texas.
No
Um,
Whataburgers, no Whataburgers. I
yep,
didn't grow up around Whataburger. I think I've had it once, no complaints. But we're an In-N-Out franchise in
yes.
Southern California, so In-N-Out does give my love for McDonald's cheeseburgers a run for its money. But if I have to have a comfort food, it's probably McDonald's.
That's awesome. Awesome. Okay, so my next question is, who do you think we need to watch as an up and coming digital marketer?
You know what? I'll be honest with you, not a clue. For those of us who are extremely busy, we really don't have time to look around and see who else is working in our niche. I have a 7-month wait for audits right now. I'm very fortunate. I work in the food and lifestyle niche, so I work exclusively with food and lifestyle bloggers. I couldn't even tell you the last time it rained in Southern California because I haven't been outside.
Wow.
So maybe that's a question for someone else.
Casey, you are a hard worker. I
Hey,
hope
my
that you
my wife has very expensive tastes. Every time I make a mistake in the Markee household, we get a horse. We have a lot of horses.
Do you? How
Just to say,
awesome.
yeah, that's I don't know if that's good. They're very expensive. I
I
would
know,
prefer
but
that she take up bunnies, but that hasn't worked out. Apparently, you can't ride bunnies as well. So, yeah.
no, you can't. And horses are so beautiful. What kind of horses do you guys get?
Well, she's smart. She buys all bays, so I never know how many we have. It's genius.
That
They all look
is
the same, right? No, I honestly have no idea. She has a Hanoverian. My wife is a dressage rider. My daughter is a dressage rider. Yeah, it's not a cheap hobby, but they like it. And I learned a long time ago, happy wife, happy life. So it's been very fortunate
very
for me.
true. Very true. But we all have our own expensive little habits or hobbies, whatever. I'm sure you have one secretly, but we won't ask you about that. But anyways,
It's not too much of a secret. Not too much of a secret. It is
not
on my
too much.
speaker. It's on my speaker profile, folks. So if you get a chance, go to the State of Search website, look at my speaker profile. I won't spoil it for you, but yeah, I have an expensive hobby.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what we work for and that's what we live for, right? I
Right.
mean, that's
That's
what
right.
life is all about, to love life and enjoy life and work hard, play hard. That's
Hmm.
the way that I look at it. But I just want to remind everybody, Casey is going to be one of our speakers. So excited for him to come from California into Texas. And the State of Search, as it's floating across the bottom of the screen, is going to be in October 24th and 25th at the Renaissance Hotel in Richardson, and you need to go get your tickets at stateofsearch.org. And there's a little tidbit he told me at the very beginning of this that I had no idea. Casey was the very first speaker of stateofsearch.org when it first started. What great
Yeah.
trivia. Thank you so much for sharing that, Casey.
Back in the good old days when we didn't we didn't even have video conference. I literally sent in a deck, and I had someone advance the deck in front of the live audience there in Dallas, and I did the whole presentation over a phone, over a speakerphone. So it was fantastic. Good experience.
That is so awesome. Just gives me chills thinking about it. Well, I want to thank you all for watching and go get your tickets because we have a limited number of tickets for people to attend. So you want to have one of those tickets or two of those tickets for you and a friend. And we're looking forward to see you in October. Thanks so much. Thanks, Casey.
Thank you, Chris. We'll see y'all in October.
Bye bye.